welcome back to my channel. How's it going? It's been a minute. I know your girl is out here slacking, but today I'm bringing you guys a fun video, and by that I mean I'm bringing you guys a DIY because your girl has been obsessed with her a planner. Obsessed. Like when I talk about, like, I stare at that thing, I feel that thing, and I just try to do the most with that little beauty. I have a whole Instagram page dedicated to my planner. I'll link it down right here. It's called Erika Lifestyle, I think that's what I called it. And I'm just gonna show you guys how to create dashboards because y'all, Arteza sent me some beautiful vinyl and I've been going insane putting my name on everything, on all the cups. So if you don't follow me on Instagram at erikalifevlogs, I also showed you guys right there what I'm talking about. And today I'm gonna show you guys how to do the dashboards with this beautiful vinyl. So thank you, Arteza. And if you want anything from their shop, I'll link 10% off coupon down below. But also I have a whole setup on how I'm gonna haul it right now, so let me give you a quick sneak peek of it because baby, it is beautiful. And don't mind my house, it's a hot mess, but you know what's not a hot mess? My planner, because that thing is beautiful. It is pimped out, and I'm gonna show you how to create it. So I'm gonna show you, let me turn you around so I can show you what I'm talking about. So I created this beautiful thing called the weekly dashboard. Don't mind it, it got jammed up in my laminator, so let's hope it doesn't happen during this video. But I was creating a bunch of dashboards and I polled on Instagram if you guys want to see how I created these, and you guys said yes. And you know, I got my little Arteza haul right here, so let me show you what they sent me so that I could create this for you guys in this beautiful tutorial. So they sent me some transfer tape because if you don't know, you're gonna need some transfer tape to pull off the vinyl that you cut on your cutting machine. So you can use like a Cricut, you can use a Silhouette like I am, and once you like pull out all the weeding part that you're not going to use, then you use the clear tape, transfer tape, to pull it off and then transfer it into like anything you want. Like I said, I put my stuff on a cup, so you can see you can do it on a mug, you can do it on paper. I'm going to do it on some laminating sheets so then I can laminate it and transfer through, so then I can get that beautiful kind of dashboard. They also sent me these really nice needle point 0.5 pens. I don't think I ever used needle points in my life, to be honest. I think I always stuck to gel pens that were like just regular 0.5, but these are, I don't know if it'll focus, needle points and ball pen needle 0.5. So they did send me that, so thank you, Arteza. You guys are the best. I love working with them because they're all about like arts, DIYs, crafting. And they also sent me the vinyl here, so I did go ahead and choose the holographic vinyl. They have so many colors and so many like finishes. They have glossy, they have matte, they have just plain white and black, I think. So I went ahead and got the holographic. This is self-adhesive. They also have heat transfer and all that good stuff. Comes with 16 sheets and these are 12 by 12, and the colors are right here. So you get like some gold, orange, greens, opals, peach, pinks, blues, reds, and greens. And let me show you guys how this actually looks. I freaking love them. They look so beautiful. Like, ugh. And you guys can actually create cash envelopes the same way that you can create like dashboards. The only thing, you have to just turn the laminating sheets like inside out so you can create pockets. But today I'm only going to show you guys how to create dashboards. So if you're interested, go ahead and grab your vinyl, grab your transfer tape that comes with a squeegee board. Like, this is so cute, so you can make sure like it goes down really good, a laminator, some laminating sheets, and let's get right into the Silhouette design space so we can get it started. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can do a screenshot of my computer. If not, I'll set you guys right in front of it and we're gonna show you how to do it. So if you don't have an A6, you can go ahead and just Google the size that you're on. I know that in the minimalistic planner group on Facebook, they have a freebie with all the planner like sizing, so I really recommend it. I'll link that Facebook group down below. And I'm just gonna use the A6 size. I do have like a personal size, like an extra large personal size planner that you can size as well. I know there's like A5s that you can also do the same way. You're just gonna need like more vinyl to complete it. So I think my vinyl can have 2 A6 dashboards in them, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna create 2 dashboards today, and I'm so excited, you guys. You don't even know how I'm excited, because once I learned, like, I got over the fear of using vinyl because I thought it was like the most impossible thing, and then I'm just like, oh, it's actually pretty simple. I've been vinyling everything, like my cups, my Starbucks frosted ones. Oh my god, my name is on all of them. So I want to show you guys something like cute and fun and easy to do at home if you have these stuff. Like, of course, you do need a cutting machine. If you don't have one, I'm so sorry. You're gonna just have to go on Etsy like the rest of us and just spend tons of money on stuff to make your planner cute, because sometimes that's all we can do. So anyway, let's get it started. Don't forget, I have 10% off for Arteza in case you're interested in anything that I showed you. And let's see some dashboard making. Okay, so this is my first time screen recording. So if the audio is off, it's because I'm using my phone and I'm using a program to record my screen. So this is what I'm looking at. This is what like the dashboards was that I was creating. So here's the dashboard that has my Erika Life Vlogs on there, and one that says weekly, and like my name here, so I can cut it out in like a dashboard kind of thing for a cash envelope. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm just going to go ahead and show you how to create this one, and this one is more advanced, so it takes too long for me to record, so I'm just going to show you how to do this one because this is pretty simple. So I'm going to go ahead and do a new titled page, and all I want to show is the cut border. That is it, nothing else. Like that, I know where to stay within the lines. So I'm going to go ahead and make a square right here, and it's just going to be a normal square. It doesn't have to do anything because I'm going to go ahead and change the dimensions of it, and the dimensions I'm getting is from the Facebook group. It's by Hannah. She has the minimal planner group, and she has freebies, and in here she has a digital dashboard that has all the sizes for the planners that you might have. So mine is A5, so I'm going to go ahead and switch the dimensions in my dashboard to 4.1 by 5.8. So I'm going to go ahead back into my Silhouette program, and I'm going to go ahead and change it to 5.8 to 5.1, 4.1, and I'm just going to apply it, and it's going to show you right here how it looks. Oh, I just keep trying to click it so I can move it right there. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do an internal offset, and this is just going to decide like the thickness of your border. So for me, I think it looks good right about there. I like a pretty thick border, and I'm gonna go ahead and create a word. So I'm gonna go ahead and type in here. I'm gonna go ahead and do inbox. Is it inbox? No, I'm gonna go ahead and do just finances. No, I don't know which dashboard I want to go ahead and do. I have purchases. I'm just gonna do purchases. So I'm gonna go ahead and make that into a word, and I'm going to highlight it, and then I'm going to go ahead and use, which one did I use? LW Perfect Poster. I think that's what I use. And I'm just going to go ahead and size it into the dashboard I have here, and I'm going to bring it down to past the borders right here so they can get connected. So I'm going to go ahead and just attach it real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and group it together, and then I'm going to go here and get the eraser button on the outline, and I'm going to have it in like the most smallest setting, and I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to go ahead and delete all this extra stuff, but make sure you don't delete the connection between the words and the little dashboard. So right there, real quick, just make sure you know it's enough to make sure that you know they stay connected, because if they don't get connected, then it's a hot mess, you guys. You don't want that. So we'll go ahead and delete all of this stuff, and this just ensures that like when you're cutting it, the vinyl is like one whole piece together. So like that, you know, like it stays connected, it's easier to manage, because you don't want these individuals, because that is a pain. And we're trying to make our lives simple, not too hard, and just zoom in as much as you need so you can get like up and close to make sure that you're getting what you need. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and delete everything. So your goal is just to get as close as you can without cutting the lines of attachment, because if you do that, then you will have like this gap and it'll come off. So I'm gonna go ahead back to regular cursor. I'm gonna zoom out, and this is how it's gonna look. So I'm gonna go ahead and run this on my silhouette, and then you guys can see how that looks. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my mat and put it into the machine. So we're gonna go ahead and send it. And I have it on vinyl reflective. I usually use the line settings here, so vinyl reflective, and I have a ratchet blade, and I will be using Portrait 3, and as you can see, it'll cut this much off. And don't worry if like you get all these other pieces, you can use them however you want, as long as you're in the cut border and you like measure it out, you'll see exactly where they're at. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to cut it. So the first thing you want to go ahead and do is take out one of these sheets, and if you have a cameo, you really don't have to worry about like cutting the mats down, because you know your cameo is already 12 by 12, so your mat is also. But I have a portrait and mine's is 8 by 12, so I have to cut off 4 inches from one of these sheets so it can fit into my silhouette mat. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. The color that I might be choosing, I have no clue. I freaking love all of these. I'm gonna go ahead with something kind of bluish, because I love how like blue looks. Next time I think I am gonna go ahead and just order black, because if you guys don't know, your girl loves her color black. Like all my clothes is black, anything is black. Oh, and if you're wondering, this shirt is from Target. I was just one day roaming around when I shouldn't be roaming around, and I saw it and I picked it up. It's in a large, it's like a crop top, so I'm at home, so you know I get to see my belly and whatnot. It's not for the world to see, because no one wants to see these lonjas, because this is full of deliciousness, you know. And I think I'm gonna use this color. It's kind of like a bluish orange. Ooh, that shit blinded me. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut 4 inches off one side so it can fit my mat, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. I do have a Fiskar, what do you call it, a Fiskar cutting machine, cutter. So I'm gonna also show you that. I have everything that I use linked down below on my Amazon front store or whatnot. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this bad boy right here. I love it because it has like this, like, you see that wire right there? It has like a wire. I don't know if you can see. It has a wire right there, so it shows you exactly where you're cutting. So this is great for like printables as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut 4 inches off of this. It makes me sad, but hey, 4 inches it is. All right, so I'm just gonna put this down to 8 inches. Just do a little bit more than, I'm gonna do 8.5 inches. So go here, cut it. So then you got like this spare part. You can use that for cash envelopes too, don't worry about it. You can use that for anything you want to create. So now that we have that, I'm gonna go ahead and stick it onto my mat. So here's my mat right here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put this down right over here. Mine is 8 by 12, and I cut it perfect. So I think it's like 8.5 by 12. So anywho, it's on there. So now let's go ahead and start designing our dashboard. I'm really excited, so all right, let's get right into it. All right, we're in my living room, we're in my craft area, got my mat, and I'm gonna show you like my workspace. Don't judge, okay? I've just finished freaking doing all the orders for my anniversary sale, so it's a hot mess. Don't judge, but I'm gonna show you like my whole machine and my Mac so we can get started. Alright, so these are my machines. I got 3 at the moment because your girl is working hard. And I'm going to use the top one because, you know, the rest are down there. So this is the easiest. We got my machine, and I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. It is so hard to do with one hand, so give me a minute. So the vinyl is there, and all I'm gonna go ahead is press send, and it should just start cutting it. So the mat is out. It's right here. I don't know if you can see. Let me see if I can trace. Like, you guys see? Like, there is an outline. So that is what I did, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut that piece out. I'm gonna weed out all the excess paper, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use the transfer tape to transfer that into a laminating pouch and put it through the laminator. Someone told me on Instagram, hi Leslie, thank you so much for the tip, to use some printer paper. It'll be easier to pass through the laminator because mine gets jammed, so hopefully that'll work. We're gonna test that out today. So I'm gonna flip you over so you guys can see. I'm gonna take this off the mat. I'm gonna put the mat somewhere else. Let that beautiful thing be. And I'm just gonna go ahead and get it as close as possible to the design I have, because I don't want to waste so much paper, so much vinyl. So this is good vinyl that you can use later. All vinyl is reusable. So all you're gonna have to do, because I just hate wasting sheets, so I'm gonna go ahead and just weed it out. And what weeding is that basically you just peel off the excess vinyl. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. You don't have to throw it away, you can probably use it, but since I don't really have a use for it, I'm gonna just take it off. This is just sticky adhesive, so you know it's gonna be a little messy and tricky, but we're gonna go ahead and put it to the side. We're gonna go ahead and take the piece from in here out as well. Just like that, so it just your border is left behind. And then you can use tweezers or a weeding tool. I prefer tweezers because I feel like it's easier just to pluck these little like things out. So you're just gonna go ahead and take whatever is in there and take them out. I just put it on top of the other vinyl that I'm gonna throw away. And this is what weeding is just taking out the little spots from in between, so it can like really give the outline of your word. Oh, there's more on there. And I like this vinyl, it's really nice. I try not to like get like the excess parts stuck on the vinyl, because then you get like this residue. So just try to be careful with it. And try like not to wrinkle it as much as I do. But hey, this is my first time. Well, second time. And there you go. We have the outline of the dashboard. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is cut a transfer piece tape that's big enough to transfer this onto a laminating pouch. So let me go ahead and do this. Is the piece that I had from yesterday. So this is what I'll be using. So this is the laminating pouch I'm going to be using. This is like a A6 size or whatever. And that's where I'm going to be putting my dashboard in. So I'm going to go ahead and take the transfer tape off the contact paper or whatever paper it's on. Remove it. And then place it where the words are, because that's where I care the most for. Just trying to make sure that the words actually come off properly. And I'm going to use a little squeegee to like press that on there so it can really come off the paper nice and beautiful. So I'm going to use the Arteza squeegee, and I'm just going to go ahead and press that on there really good to make sure that these are the words that are coming off. I find that the rest of the vinyl is pretty nice. It just comes off normal. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I'm just going to go ahead and peel it off. Just like that. And hope that the words are coming off nice and fine. So that's what matters to me. Oh, let's make sure it comes off nicely. There we go. So now you have your transfer tape with your words, and you're gonna go ahead and open your laminating sheet, nice and beautiful, and you're gonna set this puppy down. So just try to make sure it's a nice like layout. Just like that, beautiful. Squeegee down the words so it can get stuck onto your pouch. And then just smooth out the frame in case it needs some smoothing out. And then all you're going to do is pull up the transfer tape up. And you see how the words are staying down? You're just going to keep pulling until it all comes off. I like saving it because to me it's like the perfect like size of transfer tape. So I'm just going to put it back where it came from, and when it loses its stickiness, and I'll just go ahead and throw it away, but I don't like being wasteful, so there we go. So here we go. Here is how it looks. Nice and beautiful on your laminating pouch, and we're going to close this up just like that. And I'm going to go ahead and insert it in between the two printer pages like I was suggested, because this usually gets jammed on my laminator. So just use a good laminator. Don't use mine. Mine was from Aldi's. It was good earlier when I first got it, but for some strange reason now it just wants to be like a little punk. So I'm gonna take this out, so my laminator, so I can have it here so I can try it. This is the laminator, Pembroke. I bought it at Aldi's for like 20 bucks. So here is like my laminating sheet with my vinyl, and I put it in between two printer sheets. Someone suggested it. It helps a lot, so let's hope it does. And all I'm waiting is for this to turn red. It's like a paper that will turn red, and then I'm gonna load it from back here to the front and see how the laminating goes. And if it's not going so much, I'll pass it again and we'll go from there. Alright, so the indicator button is red. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my sheets right here, and let's hope it doesn't jam, you guys, because that was a process in itself. So I'm gonna go ahead. It's gonna go through. This is like printer paper, so hopefully it doesn't jam. It's coming out from the other side, so I'm pretty excited about that. I'm letting it do its thing. I'm not pulling it. I'm not straining it. Nothing. Like, this puppy is on its own. Like, she going slowly. And I guess this just provides protection or something. Who knows? But I'm excited because it didn't get stuck, because that is so sad. Because after doing this, imagine doing your project and finally getting it, and then bam, like that shit did not want to work. So it looks like alright, but there is like some areas that I feel like need more lamination, so I am going to pass it one more time and go ahead and move this really quickly to the center, realign this. And I'm going to send it in one more time. Leslie, babe, you a G for letting me know about this little trick or hack. Because I was getting really frustrated and I was going to buy like a new printer. Like a new laminator. And thank God, because, you know, you're just going to make this work. We got to make work with what we got at home. So, I'm so excited. Because I feel like I can laminate this so many times and it won't get stuck, because now I got the protection of the printer paper. See how this bad boy is looking. Paper gets hot though, I will tell you that. Alright, let it go. Let's see, let's check it out. How you doing? You need one more pass. It kind of gets a little crinkly. I think it's just my shitty laminator, to be honest. But it looks like it's pretty sealed. Let me take it off the paper so you guys can see. Like, do you see that? Like, it has like there's some bubbles here, but like nothing too drastic. See, this is why I can't do like cash envelopes for nobody, because my laminator is like all bubbly and stuff. So that's a thing. But I don't know if I want to pass it one more time. I kind of do, but I don't want to risk it. But I'm a daredevil. Why not? So I'm just going to flip it over. Let's see how it goes. Laminator off. I'm gonna set it back over there where it belongs so it can cool down. And we're gonna check out my project. Ooh, honey. It's a little hot, but this is how she be looking like. Cute little thing, cute little thing. And I'm just gonna cut around it now. You can use your, what do you call it? Your paper cutter, your fist card one, which is exactly what I'm gonna do, just because I want some precision done real quick. Hopefully you guys can see that. This bad boy is gonna let me know where to cut in a straight line. And you don't, I don't know if you can see, but you don't want to, like that bubbling that you see there, that heat seal, you don't want to break that. You want to stay away from it. So I'm gonna go ahead and stay away from it as much as I can. Cut that off. Get rid of the excess and do it the same all around. Alright, you guys, look at that. You see that? Your own personal dashboard that you created at home. Let me see if I can do a background. See that? And it says purchases. So I'm going to go ahead and hole punch it right here. So like that, you can see how it'll look in my planner. So the hole puncher I'm using is called Smile. It's like a adjustable hole puncher. I don't recommend it because this really doesn't tell you where the hole punches for your exact planner is. I ordered one with the indications, so this one's more of like eyeball it and guess it. So I do have the settings where I hole punch everything, and I'm just gonna go ahead and insert this here. So I'm gonna go ahead and hole punch it. Hear that? Ooh, honey. And a hole punch right where the border is at. You can go ahead and like mess around with the settings to like make sure you leave a gap for hole punching, and then like your borders will be here. But that's how mine came out, and I'm gonna show you how it looks in my planner. So this is my planner. This is a A6 Giglio Black Croco, and I'm gonna go ahead and just flip to my purchases right over here. Hopefully that's good enough. And I'm gonna crack this baby open. Oh, we got some heavy duty. Got my little insert, and voila. Fits like a glove, you guys. Let me turn it around so you guys can see. Do you guys see that? Oh, it says purchases. Hopefully I spelled that correctly. And it fits there. It fits there like a freaking glove. Like, oh, it's so freaking pretty. And I made it at home, and I can do that for every section that I have in this beautiful binder. So I got a weekly now, and I got purchases, because these you would usually run you like $5 on Etsy, and you've got it at home, and you can do as many as you want. So let me know down below what else you want to see me laminate and create with vinyl. Thank you for coming to my DIY episode here, and thank you guys, and thank you Arteza. Check out their website. I have 10% off their website as well. Get yourself some goodies at a discounted rate and do your own DIYs at home. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll check you guys out in my next video. Bye guys!